All
to
good.
do. So today, so Heather Chubb with the Chubb Law Firm, talking about all things elder care navigation. And my guest today is Michelle Nevins with the Oro Resource Center, which is really a hidden gem, but everybody needs to know about it. So Michelle's here to tell us more. And I'm so glad to have you.
It's my pleasure. I'm so happy to be here. And good morning, everyone.
So tell us about the Oro Caregiver Resource Center.
Absolutely. It's my favorite topic. We are a private nonprofit that helps support family caregivers who are caring for someone in the home. And we take good care of the caregivers so that the whole situation doesn't fall apart, basically. All of our services that we offer are really geared towards helping to improve the well-being of the caregiver and looking after their emotional well-being, their physical well-being, all of the different domains of health, so that they can be an effective caregiver for as long as they want to continue that process for their loved one. So that is our whole goal. I think everyone, when you are caring for someone, there's a lot of people on the care receivers team, mostly medical, but we're here for the caregiver and we're on their team cheering for them and just rooting them on.
That's really awesome. And to know that the caregivers often forget themselves.
Yes.
So wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. What's an example of the kind of clients that you see? I know one of my clients is one of your clients, and it's been really helpful for her.
Most of our clients really fall within two categories. They're usually caring for a spouse or a partner, or it's an adult child caring for a parent. With that being said, there's all kinds of different relational caregivers out there. We really say it's your chosen family too. It doesn't have to be a blood relative providing care. But for example, we're helping, we have a lot of men too that are caregivers. A gentleman caring for a wife who they've been married for 50 years, and she has Alzheimer's disease, and he's doing his best to provide loving care to her, but also trying to really focus on not losing himself in the process. So we have, wonderful services that kind of come alongside and help support that gentleman. For example, we have a male caregiver support group that we offer because we know their needs are a little bit different than other folks out there. And they talk about their feelings differently. And so we have a support group designed specifically for them. So that's just one example of the types of caregivers that we have, but really we serve a lot of different relational families out there, and it's our honor to do so. Really
Great. You described my parents to a T. That was my dad. So tell us about the services that you actually offer to those caregivers.
Absolutely. Oh gosh, our most important service, we call it our meat and potatoes of what we do, is called family consultation, which is that ongoing process with our families. It's and I'll throw out some clinical terms, but really we have an intake and assessment to really get an idea of what the caregiving situation is all about, how the caregiver's coping, more importantly, how they're not coping, what services are in place, what they need help with. We screen for depression and loneliness, but really it's an ongoing conversation. It's, something that, again, we're on their team, and although we're doing the assessment, they really see it as a conversation with a family consultant. So that's the most important service. And we follow the client throughout their journey. So we'll do a reassessment at a minimum of every 6 months just to see how things are changed. If there's been any, decline in the situation. And and reassess for, how the caregiver's doing or care receiver's doing. So that's our biggest service. Then we also have respite care, which is what most people call us for, and then they get all of these other services to kind of supplement it. And respite care is just a fancy word that means taking a break from your caregiving situation.
Mhm.
And we provide dollars so that the caregiver can access in home care, adult daycare, or short term stay at an assisted living facility for their loved one so that they can get a break. And they can use one of those or a combination of those different types of services. We pay for it so they don't see a bill. Um, so respite care is super important for our clients. We also do counseling, very short term oriented, but very powerful for those that need it. A lot of our clients are dealing with depression, anxiety. And so having that one on one with a licensed clinician can really help improve their well being. They're dealing with a lot. So we like to, again, take care of that emotional well being. In addition, we have education and training. We do that online or in person as well. We also offer some legal services to review paperwork and ask questions about Medi-Cal if they have any. And then, of course, information and assistance. We provide that for anyone who calls us, professionals as well. So those are all of our services that we offer.
Wow, that's a lot, and that's a
Yes,
lot of really, really important services. So,
yes.
do you charge for your services?
Well, this is, the most interesting thing is, when we tell folks that our services are free, they are bewildered about that. They have,
Mm,
it's hard for them to think, wow, there's actually services out there that are free. And
sure.
we're super thankful. We're funded through state, federal, county, private grants, donations, and fundraising to make that possible. And so, of course, we accept donations. Anyone that would love to make a donation, but it's not incumbent upon service, of course. It's just if you want to, that's great. But we're super grateful to be able to offer all of our services free of charge.
That's great. So,
Yeah.
how does somebody contact you or connect with you?
Yeah, we are still a little old school in that we have folks can contact us at our main phone number, which will probably be on your screen at some
Mhm,
time. But essentially, you just have to give us a call. We're here Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. And essentially, just call us, let us know that you'd like to become a client. That's all you need to say, and then we'll take it from there. Essentially, our program assistants who answer the phone or will take some basic information from the family member and set up an appointment, date and time. We're about 3 weeks out for new appointments right now, which is actually really good.
mhm,
And then we'll just start the process. We do have an online portal that you can get to through our website at deloro.org for those that, maybe it's after 5 or on the weekend and you think, oh my gosh, I need to call Del Oro. You can actually go on our website. We have a portal known as Care Nav, NAV, and they can input, it's a secured portal, password protected, so that they can enter some brief information about themselves, let us know how they would like to be contacted, whether it's on the phone or email, and we will do that way. We actually, so folks can contact us 24/7, basically, that route, and we will be in contact with them as soon as possible to follow up and get the ball rolling that way too. So a few different modes, but we're still answering their phones. So give us a call.
Excellent, excellent. Gotta make it easy for these
Yes,
overloaded caregivers.
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
great. Well, Michelle, we're gonna wrap up. I appreciate you being here with me so early this morning and
Yes,
letting everybody know about these really valuable resources and services that you
thank you.
provide. We are
Appreciate it.
so um, blessed to have an organization like this in our community.
Yes.
And getting the word out is super important. So I
Thank
appreciate you
you.
taking the time this morning.
It's my
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you so much for all you do, Heather, too. I appreciate it. It's just
Yeah,
tremendous to be able to serve clients.
you're welcome. All right.